day to all our listeners all over the world. You are welcome to another wonderful episode of Flashes of Dynamics Men Thoughts from the stable of Salvation Dynamic Men Global of Salvation International Prayer Christian Church. This platform is highly designed for you to help you navigate through life, inspire and motivate you to help you live a nourished and fulfilled life. And of course, my name is Ajumobi Biodun and I will be your anchor for today. So I want you to sit back and flow with me as we dive into a wonderful topic for today. And the topic simply is idea rules the world. Idea rules the world. I believe there's nothing new about the topic idea rules the world, but I'll just come in a different dimension to help us see a better light in the topic idea rules the world. A lot of times I hear a lot of people talk about money rules the world, and it just baffles me, and sometimes I just laugh because I feel probably that is their own ideology about what life is all about. But the truth of the matter is that I don't believe that money rules the world. I feel that, and I know that there is something behind that makes money flow. There's something behind money that makes money goes around the world, and that is idea. Idea serves as a backbone for money to flow and for money to go around the world. So what is idea? A lot of times a lot of people think that idea is just like dreams. Yeah, you can actually say ideas is synonymous to dream, but they are actually different and they come in different versions. So I'll simply define idea according to Oxford Advanced Dictionary. We simply define idea as a suggestion of possible outcome of action. That is according to Oxford Advanced Dictionary. But for the sake of what we will be teaching today, I will simply say idea can be defined as a seed of greatness, and also idea can also be defined as a mental picture of your future that you want to bring into realization. I will repeat that once again. Idea can be defined as a mental picture of the future that you want to bring into realization, and also idea can also be defined as the least investment that you need to put into your source of wealth. Idea can also be defined as the least investment that you need to put into your source of wealth. Now listen to this. During creation, God actually exhibited what we call idea, and when we talk about idea, the first person to actually exhibit and showcase idea is our creator God. Now the only thing that God spent during creation was just his idea and also faith. Those were just the two things that he experimented and he spent during the creation. Now, as a creator, which is God, and we as a creation, we are all entitled by birth and by automatic process. We are all creators as well, because everything that we need to become a creator, God has actually embedded it into us, including ideas as well. Now let me use this example. Now in the creation of light, it wasn't like God knew that there was going to be NEPA or PACN. The only thing that God actually exhibited at that point was just his idea. He only knew that he wanted to create light, and he had the mental picture of it in his mind, and the only thing that he said was, let there be light, and there was light, and the beauty radiated all over the world. That is exhibiting the power of idea. Now let me use another example as well. As we all know, architects, the best mansions in the whole world, the best masterpiece in the whole world are being formed in the mind. So there is power in the mind. So when we talk about the best mansion, the best masterpiece of the world, it all started from the mind. So the battle that you can win in your mind, you can never win it in the physical. So there is a power of the mind which is being attributed to ideas. So like I said earlier, idea is a seed of greatness. It is a mental picture of the future that you want to bring into realization. So a man is not poor because he lacks vision. A man is actually poor because he lacks idea. I'll take that again. A man is not actually poor because he lacks vision. A man is actually poor because he lacks idea. Like I said earlier, idea rules the world. Now a blinded person with a poor vision is better than a person with a blinded mind. A blind person with a poor vision is better than a person with a blinded mind. I will say this again and I'll put it to you. When a man has a poor mindset, there's no how his lifestyle would actually reflect poverty. Now this is to let you know that the richness of your life, the prosperity of your life is being determined by the prosperity of what your mindset is saying. the battle that you can't win in your mind, you can never win it outside of your mind. That is just the truth. Now, when Martin Luther King was talking about I have a dream, nobody could actually decipher what he was talking about, but in his mind he already knew what he wanted. So a lot of people would actually see him like a mad person, but only Martin Luther King actually understood what he was talking, because he already pictured it in his mind. That will lead us to my next point, which is facts about ideas. Facts about ideas. Number one point that I have says ideas expire with time. Ideas expire with time. Now, the truth of the matter is that when idea comes, the best time to actually work upon your ideas are now. Now is always the best time. Tomorrow can actually be too late for you to act upon your ideas. There's no better time than now. Now is always the best time to make that dream work. Now is always the best time to go out there to showcase your ideas to the world, because before you know it, a lot of people, now there's something about ideas, a lot of people also share the same ideas that you have. Somebody somewhere, the same idea that you are nursing in your heart, somebody somewhere is also nursing the same idea in his or her heart, in a different location and every other thing. So it's always good for you to always be fast about making your ideas work. So idea comes with time. Ideas expire with time. And the second point says you do not have to do it alone. You do not have to do it alone. Now, that because you have an idea, it's not a must that you do it alone, and that is where the place of collaboration actually comes in. It's always a good thing to collaborate. Like they would always say, two heads are better than one. So when you have an idea, it's always good for you to reach out to people that you know are very vast, or have an idea of, or have experience in making this idea work. So always remember that it is not a must that you make your idea work alone. And I would always say a quote that says, an idea that can be achieved by you is not a $1 million idea. An idea that can be achieved by you alone is not a $1 million idea. There's no how you will have a mega idea. There's no how you're going to have a $1 million idea and you say you want to achieve it alone. It is not possible. Ideas can actually be achieved by collaboration, by working with other people who you feel are well experienced in that field of yours. Okay, so another point that I have says ideas does not mean that it must work at every time. Now, because you have an idea does not mean that it must work at every time. Ideas are bound to fail. That is the truth. Now, a lot of people don't know how to undo ideas when it comes to rejection. As a matter of fact, rejections and failures are the ingredient that you need to become successful. Now, when we talk about Alexander Graham, when we talk about Michael Faraday, when we talk about Mark Zuckerberg, when we talk about the Wright brothers, a lot of time these people have actually failed, but they never gave up on their ideas. So when you fail, it is an ingredient for you to push on and to let you know that yes, you can actually succeed in this field of yours. So when you fail in an idea, when your idea fails, it is not you that failed, it is just that idea that failed, and you've actually learned a new way of doing that idea in a better way. So always have this understanding that because your idea failed at a particular point does not mean that you have failed, and you should always understand that it is not a must that all your ideas must work. It is not a must. So whenever an idea does not work, drop it and move forward onto the next idea. Okay, so the next one that I have says ideas are volatile. Ideas are volatile. That is to say, ideas can actually evaporate. It takes a longer time for ideas to actually work, and it takes a short time for ideas to actually work. And that is why they would always say a short pencil is always a good instrument to keep records. Always write down your ideas. Always write down your what you want to achieve. Always write down what you want to see in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. It's of a truth, the memory can actually hold a lot of things, but it's always good for you to put down your ideas down, jot down your ideas down, for you to always have a good record of your ideas. And that would also take me to the next point that I have, which is sources of ideas. I repeat once again, sources of ideas. Now, there are two ways that you can actually get ideas, and that is through revelation and also through speculation. I will take that again, through revelation and through speculation. Now, under speculation, you can also say through the natural way and also through the supernatural way. Now, under speculation, you can actually get idea by curiosity. Now, you can be curious about something and you just want to know about something and you get an idea from that thing. And also, you can also get idea from probably through guesswork. You just probably guessing, and an idea can actually just spring up from that as well. Also, you can actually get idea through your association. Like they would always say, association determines your assimilation. So the kind of people that you work with can actually be a source of inspiration in you getting an idea. And another thing is, you can also get an idea through your environment. You can also get an idea through research work. You can get ideas through asking questions and all of that. But the ultimate way of getting idea, which I talked about earlier, is through revelation. I would always say something that the best way that you can actually function as humans is you going back to your creator, because he is the one that created you. Now there's nothing you want to become in this life, there's nothing you want to be in this life. There's somebody that has actually molded you in a way that best befits you. So to generate $1 million ideas, to generate an idea that people have never seen or never talked about before, you need to go back to the creator, and that is through revelation. These are ideas that are not common, that are just particular and peculiar to you. So those are the two ways that you can actually get ideas: through the natural way and through the supernatural way. In other words, through the revelation way and through the speculation way. In conclusion, I want to put it out there to all dynamic men all over the world and everybody watching this program right there, that there's $1 million organization inside of you. There's $1 million idea inside of you. All what you just need to do is to tap into this and go explore the world, because I believe in you, we believe in you, and we believe that you can be the next Michael Faraday of our time. You can be the next Thomas Edison of our time. You can be the next Mark Zuckerberg of our time, because there's $1 million idea inside of you. Until I come your way next time, I still remain my humble self, Ajumobi Biodun in Mole Ayo. And also I want to say a special thanks to Vigedo for partnering with us at SIPCC. I want to say a big thank you to them. And please don't forget, you can follow us on all our social media platforms, and that is at SIPCC Global on all social media platforms. Talk about Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube as well. And also please don't forget, do well to follow Vigedo on all social media platforms, and that is at Vigedo on all social media platforms. Till I come your way next time, have a wonderful week. Go explore the world, because you have $1 million idea inside of you.